to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, heart full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling
Already
okay.
there.
I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?
Morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's Thursday, July 25th. We are 15 minutes into the U.S. session. I'm a little late this morning, but I usually don't trade till after the 15-minute period has expired. So. See what the higher time frame looks like. So I do believe on yesterday's stream I pointed out this area here as the next draw on liquidity, and that's exactly where price went. Did sweep it overnight, but looks like we're pushing below, so we're down here next. So 18,502. 600 point drop it would take, over 600 points. Dropping down on the 4 hour. 30 minutes left in this candle. For this candle to close. If this candle closes below this fair value gap, that will no longer be relevant. Settlements at 19,203.25, I believe. So check that. Yeah, 19,203.25. See what the trading chart looks like. All right, bearish again. It is.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature.
So we are trading below yesterday's session low, 19,168.75. Overnight low is 19,062. There's your data low, your news release low right here at 19,080. We did have news this morning. Initial jobless claims at 8:30. U.S. durable goods, U.S. GDP quarter-over-quarter advance release, U.S. GDP price index, U.S. core durable goods, U.S. continued jobless claim, and U.S. core PCE price advance. So, 8:30 was quite a big news release, or news dump, I should say. So here's where we are in the current hourly candle. We're completely retracing the previous hour's candle. So most likely target destination is a sweep of this low and possibly a sweep of the overnight. So continue to watch and see what we get. 30 minutes sideways price action pretty much from 4 a.m. 4:30. We do have a range here. Interesting.
Feeling
15-minute chart. Minute and the 1. Even on that lower time frame, we're just consolidating in a very tight range right now. So no news at 9:45, no news at 10. Guess we'll just watch and see what market gives us.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt
Oh no. I've done that. I hope I hope you're able to turn it around. Sorry. That's how I blew my last set of 20 PAs, remember? Gotta pay attention to position sizing. Still feeling sick over that. Oh yeah, you can recover. One second, folks. All right, here we go. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think, has it swept the low yet? 80? Not yet, but it's about to. So, sweep of this low definitely could drive us down to this overnight low. Let's see if we can see what that looks like. So 62. I could try a scalp here. We get a good setup. It's gonna hit the low first.
In a hard place, do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah, that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait, no, it's living with no shame. Wait, no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well, I just want to be happy. How to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun.
Yeah, 4 hour low, definitely. Already did it.
There's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
The next swing low on the 4 hour chart is 963.75, 18 963.75, and then from there it's 18,772. So and it looks like on the 4 hour chart we've been one timing. So let me go back to the time frame chart. So when I say one timing, I'm referring to the previous bar's high not being broken, or if it's an up move, the previous bar's low not being broken. So High, not broken. High, not broken. Not broken, not broken, not broken. So this is a very strong move down from that perspective. We're not able to even break a previous high, so sellers are definitely in control. So we had this consolidation right here from the 17th close to 23rd, and then that's when that strong push down began. So 23rd was when Google or Alphabet now and Tesla released their earnings, so we can blame them.
Catch me if I fall. Changing who I am, I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life and I won't look back ever again. You ain't see me activated, you better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined.
So we can look for a retest of the overnight lows. So you got a wick there, so an untested wick. So the price closed, broke through, and closed below it. Hasn't been tested yet. You also have an untested wick here. So. This candle's pretty big though. We got 87 point candle. 87.5-minute candle. Holy crap. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling FOMO.
Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything
I'm missing out on this move. Need to get some duct tape, tie my hands, so I don't do anything stupid. Oh, the 70-point bar. So you got an 87-point bar, 5-minute bar, followed up by a 70-point 5-minute bar. It's crazy. So the way this volatility is shaping up, any bar that you enter, you're going to have a wide stop, or you're just going to risk getting stopped out quickly. Let's see. Do we take this one? Well, 1650. Oh, we already missed it. But maybe we'll get in again. 41, 50, 25 points. Let's see. Let's see how it reacts. Yeah. So the test of this wick would have been a good entry point. Again, it would have hit your scalp at least. So to try to get into it now, it's waste. It would be useless. You've already missed the move. Hesitation on my part. $10 o'clock. $16.50. Very near that 18,963 low, swing low 75, 18,963.75. Very close to that swing low that I talked about earlier. There's also a bullish fair value gap on the 4-hour chart. That's the high of the gap area. Ran through it by 20 points. Wow.
true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not
This market is heavy.
I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon it can all be worth it. All the
772.
pain is never really permanent.
That's the next swing low.
I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need.
So we have a high today of 19,304, and we're already at 18,915. So we're 415 points, 419 points of a range today so far. Yesterday was 720 points, 715 points, I should say. Good volatility. Let's see if we try this one. 70, 50. Let me go with 10.
Life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the battle.
Order submitted.
I know it's easier to hide it than to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone. Just wanna break, no. I'm not gonna give in. Take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you. We died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous. Scared I would pop off fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard. I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of bluff. You never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad. I'ma be something that they can never be me. Nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty.
41. That's a 70 point. Stop. Holy crap.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want.
That might be more manageable right there. We might manage this on the 1 minute chart. Actually, well, it's no different, to be honest. It's still 60 points. This doesn't look as daunting. Honestly, don't think I'm going to get filled by the time this candle closes, so doesn't matter. $772. Yeah, another 100 points and we get there. 772. Take out that low. Thanks for joining, brother. Have a good day. All right. Close
Order
this.
canceled.
That is not a trade I want to take. That setup is no longer valid. Yep, talk to you tomorrow. Have a good one.
Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause of sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, when they gon' rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, grow hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
A nice inversion right here, coming off of a low. Very bullish candle. Go for the wick test or the inversion. $948.25.
Order submitted.
$6.25. Five.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Jeez.
Order canceled.
First target hit. Move up to break
Order
even.
canceled.
Second target hit. There. Come on.
Order canceled.
Third target hit. Oh, let's close this order. So
Order
we don't
canceled.
accidentally leave it on there.
Order canceled.
Full profit. Gave me a little bit of heat, but that was a great inversion entry. So here's my reasoning for entering that trade. Let me so I'm we got this big reversal candle here. So we got long tails. This you know, before the 10:30 candle close, you know, this could signify that the low of the session is in, or at least the low of the initial balance is in. So when you get this nice big tail and then this very bullish engulfing candle, and it inverts this fair value gap, you know, entering at the close of that candle, I was looking to see if we could get a wick test reversal, but when it broke the high of that candle before coming back and actually getting my entry, I thought once we broke the high, we had a better chance of going up. If it couldn't break that high, I wasn't going to really put my entry there, because there was more. That would have been a signal that there was more resistance up here than what I had thought, and the chance for it to reverse back down would have been greater. But when it broke that high, I had a little bit of confidence that that this would have been a good entry. So entered there. It did give me heat. As you saw, I moved my stop back to the bottom of this candle, where the stop on the inversion is where if it closes back below the fair value gap, then I would have been out. But as you saw, it hit first, second, third, and final target. So not a bad trade.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
So as you know, I'm trading two 250K accounts with of the Apex accounts. So just to kind of give you an idea of what that trade yielded. That was the first trade I took of the day. I'm using micro contracts, which have a tick value of 50 cents, a point value of $2. So for every point of movement, 4 ticks is equal to a point on the NQ. Every point of movement is worth $2. Every tick of movement is worth 50 cents. So I use 10 contracts, and that's to give me more comfort that I'm not risking more than I should be. It's just my personal comfort level. I've traded the full the mini contracts. I wouldn't trade 10 mini contracts because that is way too much risk, I think. But giving me the ability to scale out those profit targets like I set up, I find it suits my style a lot better, and it allows me to trade with less stress and anxiety, which is very important. So as you can see, first target 3 contracts was 64.50. The second target was 41.50 times 3, so 124.50. Third target was 184.50, and the final lone runner was 81.50 for a total of 444.80. So not a bad haul on that trade. I'm actually quite happy with that.
Become an advocate for taking control of your life. Go out and battle, and you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fall. future. We all start losers. We're all late bloomers. Gotta settle for the fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks. I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks. I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
So it is now 10:30, and that means that the initial balance is locked for the session. So initial balance high is 19,226.75, and the initial balance low is 18,833.25. So the initial balance of the session is the first hour high and low of the U.S. trading session, which opens at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. So we're getting some resistance here at the midpoint, 19,094. And we are back in the overnight range. So let's jump up, look at the hour. So testing this wick here, looks like on the hourly chart, 30-minute. So we got a nice 30-minute bullish candle. So for this move to continue up, I really think that price, we need to close above this close for a continued move up. I think if we get back below the opening of this candle, or even below the low of the previous 30-minute candle, I think we're going to make another push down, especially as we're coming into this area of resistance that was acting previously as support. So if you can see, price kind of came in here, retreated, came back, retreated, came back, retreated, broke through. Now we're coming back. Now we're probing this area. We could retreat from it and make another leg down. So we'll have to watch and see, but that's what I'm seeing right now. So, and that's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to sit on my hands for right now, figure out my next move, but I'm just going to let the charts tell me and show me what I should do. 15-minute chart.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get
All right, we inverted that 5-minute fair value gap there.
I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion, even though I offer
So,
all of the solutions.
what's the difference between inverting this fair value gap and this fair value gap? Well, one, we got a very bullish move, even on a higher time frame. So, I mean, we can look at the higher time frame chart again, and you can see pretty much back to the 11th July, this market's been in a down move. So we don't want to ignore the broader trend of the market and get, you know, tunnel vision. We don't want to trade with side blinders on. So this fair value gap so you had more momentum on this fair value gap to the upside. This was the setup candle. So you big tail followed by a nice bullish engulfing bar. So buying that inversion, buying the close of that inversion made sense. This here, we've got a prolonged move up, heading into, you know, the midpoint of the chart, which is a known area of resistance if you're moving up, or support if you're moving down. And this candle wasn't exactly, you know, screaming confidence in the bullish move. So yeah, it's going up, and obvious target, next target would have been VWAP at 19,126.25, but I'm looking for, you know, something a little bit higher probability. So that's why I did not take this inversion right here. So when this candle inverted that fair value gap. Sorry about the distraction there. Very busy house.
day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside, when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can
So right now, still showing willingness to continue to move up here. You know, yeah, we did pull back a little bit, but we did not break the opening price of this bullish candle. So we get below that, and then even below that, we could see another leg down. I imagine. I don't know for sure, but that's how I'm viewing it right now. 60-minute chart. Now we're starting to go deeper. We're right at or just above that area of resistance there. You know, it's probably more right here, so maybe if we break above that, we get some more traction above. But still not looking to buy into that for that move up. Not this close. Maybe if we get a pullback and then the signs of another leg up on the lower time frame chart, yeah, but we'll keep watching for now. 15-minute chart would be a start. If we can close above this 15-minute fair value gap and invert it, we can drop down to a lower time frame chart and look for an inversion on a lower time frame chart to try to get in. And I'd probably go from a 15 to a 1 on that. Actually, if you look, the 15-minute fair value gaps is what I have plotting on my 1-minute chart, because that's what I use this chart for. If I'm going to look at the 15-minute, I might use my entry models. I might use the 1-minute chart for my entry models on that. Most of the time, you'll see me take trades off of the 5-minute chart, but I'm not averse to taking entries off the 1-minute chart based on what the 15-minute chart is telling me. So. Minute and a half left in that candle, so we'll see what happens. This might be a nice setup right here on a 5-minute chart for a wick test. Only hesitation, it's around VWAP area. Where this is an area a lot of times where price likes to reverse. Test VWAP, push down. So I got to be careful about this, but it's very tempting. Pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever
never say never, and turn your mind into the truest of go-getters. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'm ever stopping. I won't
116.
till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
We inverted this fire value gap. Oh, that's tempting. 39. We'll take the entry at 1675 if it comes back.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want
Wow, that would have been a good entry.
but what you gonna do?
Missed it.
How you gonna move for what you gonna be? And do you believe? What you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Let's go. Hey. Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Order submitted.
Try it. See what happens.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up, got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times, cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up, got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times, cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got
Order submitted. Order cancelled.
I don't lie at night, I be
So I'm going to do the inversion play on this instead of the wick test. It didn't want to come all the way back. So I'm going to buy the close of the candle that inverted the fair value gap. And I hesitated, so I'm going to pull that trade off and just wait. I missed the move, and I don't want to chase it. So here's what I'm noticing. I'm noticing delta, buy side delta is starting to improve. We can see that it was heading into the 10 o'clock hour. It was definitely on the downside. Now buyers seem to have stepped in and exerting some of their influence. On this move up, on the reversals, I'm not seeing any, even on a 1 minute chart. You should see some, but the reversals are not very deep and they're not getting any continuation. You can see that because there's no fair value gaps to the downside. The bearish fair value gaps are not being created on this move up. So buyers are showing that they have some level of control. You are getting buy side fair value gaps on the 1 minute chart. You got one here, you got a small one here, you got one there, here. So you're getting continuation to the buy side. So this move up definitely has some legs. For how long? I'm thinking we'll see what happens when it comes to retest the initial balance high. Overnight high is 19,304, so we definitely have a lot of room.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this.
Now we got a POC shift.
I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. Taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, hearts full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you. I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright. And for the first time in a long time, I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I ain't going back, I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows. And we're all going life, still nobody knows. But I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Way back a year ago. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear. That my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
You got a lot of levels here. You're inside a bearish fair value gap. You got settlement, the volume point of control, so that's the highest volume area on the chart right now, which is just below settlement, and an opening price, which is at 19,217. So this is an area where it's going to be a battle to push through. A lot of volume up here.
Nightmares in my head,
175.
Order submitted.
It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck. Everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep. Don't give a fuck, can't stop. Unplug, feeling overwhelmed. I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy. Gotta find someone who's a good friend of me. I need purpose to make it all worth it. I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret and frenemies. I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis if I keep moping. I got nightmares in my head. I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear. That my mind fills up into a creature.
I was a little premature on my entry, I guess.
Much deeper. I got nightmares in my head. I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear. That my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird. I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear. Sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me. But let's be really real, anxiety can
Still think we're gonna move up, so I'm gonna give this a little more room. Retesting the lows of yesterday.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. Yeah, I'm about to fade away. Cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain. I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt
30.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just get buying everything. See you in the next life, hope to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well I just wanna be happy, how to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done. Cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great. I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. I'm falling fast, sitting here praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.
Order canceled.
All right, we'll bring it
Order canceled.
to break even, and we'll probably move it to 1450. Took a lot of heat on that one, and to be honest, where I went wrong was I should have not bought into that opening price. I've seen it time and again where price will reverse right at the opening price, and I should have known better. I should have at least waited for that reversal before I got into this. So I think I'm gonna trail a little tighter now. Let's see if it hits this last part of the target.
Order canceled.
All right, so we'll let it do its thing. We'll bring it below the fair value gap of the current one at least.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you
Order canceled.
It's alright. Trailer didn't get hit, but I mean the trailing stop got hit. The final runner didn't go full profit, but I'm fine with that. So let me just go back to the chart. So this here, this price 217 is the opening price. So as price went into that, what I should have done and what I didn't was allow price to break that first, and then take it. So since I didn't do that, that's why this candle gave me so much heat, so to speak. It was a stressful trade, but this is why I trade with the micros, because had that been with a mini contract of multiple mini contracts, I probably would have had a larger loss, and I probably would have ended up closing that trade and not giving it actual time or room to work. So that actually, the micros kind of give you a little bit more a little higher level of comfort for tolerance for drawdown. So because you're not risking as much, you're not leveraged as much. So that's why I like the fact that I've kind of decided with this round of evaluations to trade the micros. So that brings us to that entry was first target, 3 contracts. They all hit their profit target. We had a little slippage, it looks like, on 2 of them. The next target, so it was 63.50 on that first target. 123 on the second target, 183 on the third target, and the trailer got hit at 53. So not a bad haul for that particular trade. That brings me to 857 on the day. I am copy trading, so as you can see, this count we had some additional slippage, but but between the two counts, we're looking at 1684.20 for the day. So we'll see if we can get an additional entry, and if we do and it's a full profit, that might be it for me for the day. But we'll see. We'll see what the market gives us. It is still early. We're at 11:17, so I typically trade to 12:30, 1 o'clock, Monday through Friday, and then I have to start getting ready for my day job. So trading is not my primary or only source of revenue. So I believe in multiple revenue streams. It makes trading so much easier when you have that. So whether it's a job, a business, something else that brings in revenue, it takes all the pressure off trying to earn it all from day trading. So that's where we're at. Let's get back to the charts and see what we can find. So the close of this candle would have been a good entry, because you did invert these fair value gaps here. It looks like it's going for the overnight high. So on the 4-hour chart, let's see. Yep. So the overnight high is the, actually it's not even a swing. It's not a swing level. It's just an overnight high. So, but it is the low of the fair value gap on the 4-hour chart. It's the last bearish fair value gap that was created on the 4-hour chart in this move. So there are quite a bit. You can take a look real quick. You can see that's this small fair value gap right here. So this high, 304.50, is where that sits. So I think if you're going to see any kind of reaction, it's probably going to be in that area. If it holds, you might see another leg down, another push down, as we sweep that. So in 308.50, 304.50. So it's only a 4-point range in that fair value gap. So next one is much larger, and that one sits at 330.75. So if we do break 304.50, we could see a run to 330.75, or we could see that that 304.50 to 308.50 range hold. So it doesn't nullify it unless it closes above the high of that range. So it could run it or sweep it and then close back below to kind of respect the range, but we'll see what happens. Going to take a quick break. I'll be right back.
hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
I'm back. All right, let's see what we got here. Back to settlement.
But even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. When you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Step 1, wake up early, gon' rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yeah. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time.
So you can kind of see here on the 1 minute chart what I was trying to explain here. So this here, first test of that opening price after the big push down, we got a reversal here. We actually got a fair value gap. First bearish fair value gap created in this move up from the lows of the session, and it wasn't until it inverted, which this is the bar that actually inverts it, because this is the first bar that closes above the low of this candle, where that's where it nullifies the fair value gap. It makes it no longer relevant. And then if SPAR closed above the opening price, so this would have been a great candle to go long on. I went long over here. So my pricing was a little bit better, but I had to sit through that very deep drawdown. So, and now we have another move down. We got a fair value gap here. 3, 275. So this gap here that was created on this push up has been inverted. So we could be looking for, I would think, a retest back to VWAP. So 19,137.25 maybe. We'll see. I think it does need to retrace a little bit just to get some more steam to get to those overnight highs. We'll see. You can see Delta starting to get heavy again. Kind of peaked up here. Still negative on the day, meaning there have been more sellers than buyers in this whole Globex session. But see what happens. A lot of this analysis is my own interpretation, as I understand it. So I've been doing this for a while. I know enough to know that I don't know everything. So it wouldn't be inappropriate to say, hey, I think your analysis is wrong. It very well may be. But this is my process. This is what I do to determine my entries, my targets, what I use to make my trading decisions. So, and it works for me. You know, everybody's different. Everybody has their own styles. Everybody views things through different lenses. So what may work for me may not work for you. And that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. This is just me sharing, you know, what I see, methods I use, and you know, want to be a resource for people just starting out that not exactly 100% sure of, hey, where do I begin? Where do I start? You know, what should I be focusing on? Those are the things that I'm hoping that people get out of this once, you know, I start to, you know, produce more content and attract more viewers. So please don't be afraid to post questions even after stream for anyone that views these, or if there's anything specific that maybe you don't have an answer to, I'd be more than happy to try to help you find that answer. I'm not going to say I have the answer. There's a lot of things I don't have the answer to, but you know, I'm trying to kind of create a community that, you know, where people can feel safe in asking questions that might not be easily answered, you know, and it you know, sometimes the journey of finding the answer is what makes it fun. So that's how I view things.
the time to get your mind right, but if you put in the work, you can find the light, alright? I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta do. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, I'm losing shit. A stupid myth, you choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. Yeah, there's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer. What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Hey man, how the hell you doing? I've been just fine, living life with the noose and in my mind, all I hear is music. Watching your mouth move, damn you look stupid. I feel like everyone's a stranger. Small talk with your narcissistic neighbor. She's real hot, but they said to never date her. Ha, I agree, but you did and I hate her. You wanna get away? You better get in line. Won't go another day of wasting any time. I've got a lot to say, can't hold it in this time. Got no filter, I got no filter. No filter, I got no filter. No filter, I got no filter. No filter.
So we had a break above the opening range high, pulled back into it, went back, just missed the retest, and now we're pushing down strongly. Probably aiming for this area here, VWAP 140. We'll see what it does. If we can hold above it and bounce, we might see another leg up. If we close below it and are unable to push back up, we're definitely looking at heading back to the lows. Definitely, I shouldn't say. Most likely looking at heading towards the lows. So this pricing looks very heavy. A lot of sellers coming in. So we'll see. So you just swept the low of the last 30-minute candle. This could be a simple sweep and then another move up, but if we close below this, it's most likely indicating another move down. So that's going to be my litmus test, I guess. See if it closes below this 30-minute candle. That's what it looks like on the 60-minute chart. 15 minutes. We got two bearish bars. So couldn't get back to 50% of the previous candle, so that's not a good sign for longs, that is. If you're short, yeah, it's a great sign. But we'll see. Let's see what happens. And again, we're breaking back below yesterday's low, so we're going outside of yesterday's range. So we're rejecting yesterday's range, it looks like. All right, so let's look at the low is 85. So I'm going to try it.
Order submitted.
I might have already missed it because it, nope, it didn't hit it. It went 84.50. Missed VWAP 42.50, so let's see what happens.
Order submitted.
I'm going to start bringing it down just because it's already traded above and below it so many times that I don't know if I want to give it more. All right,
Order
first
canceled.
target hit. Let's see what happens.
Dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all
And
considered,
Order
stopped
canceled.
out. So only the first target got hit, but that's okay. Remember, this is a very contested area here. We got a lot going on with settlement, opening price, initial balance, previous low, and then VWAP. So this is probably going to be the most traded area of the chart today. And it is, because that's where you see volume point of control. It's constantly fluctuating. So it's here, it's been here, it's been here, it's been here. So you can see it. So, but I'm happy with the way that turned out. Not, you know, didn't give me everything I wanted, but it was more than enough. So
try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again. I need a couple friends. I never really understood just how the story ends, but I can feel his tense. Don't know the consequence. The volatility of life, my only confidence. Is this an argument or just the start of
just so you see what's going on, first target, 3 contracts hit, and then the rest stopped out, trailing stop. So 250 per contract is what I ended up with. And that's a total of 5 ticks at 50 cents a tick. So 5 ticks stop out on the trailers. So total 7 contracts I was trailing. First 3 contracts hit their profit target for a total of 23 ticks. So now we look for another entry. So yeah, look, see what we did here? 6 minutes less than this candle. This is a 30-minute candle. We swept the low. We pushed back up. So this could be just a first candle and the next leg up. We got this area of resistance up here. 302, 304 is the close, is the high rather. 304.50. So market looks like it definitely wants to revisit that area. you could see that they did probe up into this area here yesterday, which you got reversal and then continuation, probe back up before it went down, and then so this is where not marrying your bias is helpful, because you can buy and sell, and it doesn't matter which side you're on. It's not about sides, it's about making money, and you got to pick the trades that are going to make you the money. So marrying a bias, oh, I'm a bear or I'm a bull, kind of, I mean, unless you're swing trading or a high time frame trader or and you got deep pockets, yeah. But if you're starting out and you're just wanting to build something with a prop firm, and kind of get a side gig that's gonna actually make some meaningful change in your life, you got to be open to different ideas and viewpoints in the market. You can't just be, oh, I'm a bear, or oh, I'm just a bull. And people will disagree with me, and that's fine. I don't know everything, but my first two trades today were buys. My last trade was a sell, and I'm net positive for the day, so that has to have some meaning. So trade what you see. You'll often hear people say, trade what the chart is showing you. The market does not care about your feelings, about your needs, about anything about you. The market doesn't even know you. When you enter, if you're in a live market with your own money, all you are is liquidity. That's it. So you gotta learn to play the game, or the game plays you. And from someone who's been played by the game a lot, trust me, I trade live accounts, trade my own money, and you get played. It's not something that you like to brag about. Sure, a lot of people say, "Oh, look what I made today." They brag about their winners. You don't ever see anybody bragging about their losers, and doing something like this, especially through a prop firm where you can take advantage of getting an evaluation an evaluation account, demonstrating that you can trade, and then leveraging that into pulling money out of the market through these prop firms. That's a great opportunity that I wish I'd had when I first started out. Would have made this journey a lot less painful. Let's just say that, and I'll leave it at that. But yeah, just my 2 cents for what it's worth, which is less than 2 cents. All right, let's see what we got. A minute left on this 5-minute candle. It is 1 minute to 12, so we're coming into the last hour of trading for me, last half hour trading for me, depending on what's going on. I am sitting in a nice spot. 928.90 is my profit on the day in the main account that I'm trading. So the copy trading account, it's a little bit lower. It's about $30 lower due to slippage, I guess. Um, Here we are, making another leg up. Two seconds. We did not invert the fair value gap, so we're looking here. Ooh. It's a nice bullish candle. $224. $14.50. 75.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, hearts full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots. shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay.
62.75.
Order submitted.
I've seen
37.
a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
675.
I ain't going back, I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep
Order submitted.
I'm gonna try the retest of the initial balance high. Hopefully I don't regret this.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
'Order submitted. Order canceled.
Got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it
Retest of
haunts me
settlement.
somewhere much deeper. Anxiety filling up every space, no privacy, and silently it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn, no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Order canceled.
All right, first target's hit. We're gonna move to break even. 675. We'll go 25.
Order
Second
canceled.
target.
I need purpose to make it all worth it. I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret in front of me. I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis.
I'm actually going to put the last target just in front of do a couple points in front of the high. See if it gets there. Four. We'll leave that 10 points.
Order canceled.
I'm actually happy with that. So on that particular trade, first target 64.50. So that was the first target off at 37.50. Entry was 26.75. So 43 ticks. 10 points, just a little over 10 points. Second target 83 ticks. So it's 124.50. Third target 26.75, 44. So 103.50 and 34.50 on the last one. So that was where I trailed out. So I put my stop at 44 because I saw it go within ticks of my fourth target, and I didn't want to give it more than 10 points for trailing drawdown. So that's where I kind of pulled up my trailing stop so that if it didn't get to my other targets, I wouldn't be more than 10 points down on those last four targets or so. But perfectly happy with that. Looks like I'm at 1245.70 on the day on the main account. Again, just to repeat, I'm copy trading the Apex 250K accounts. Apex is having a sale on the accounts. You can get accounts as low as 25,000 all the way up to I think 300,000 or 500,000. I don't know, but and the large accounts are being offered at an extremely low price of $40. So it's a great value if you want to learn how to trade. It's a great way to learn how to trade while having skin in the game. It's not a live money account, but it's a great opportunity to learn what it feels like to trade live money without putting your own live money at risk. So there's a link in my description below. You can use my code for my discount code, which is UAKBSDDK, and take advantage of a great opportunity to learn how to trade without risking your own money. So I think it's going to be it for me for today. I'll be here watching. I'll probably end the stream at 12:30, 12:45, and then if I do have any other trades that I see, I'll go ahead and comment. But I'll leave the stream running and see what I can see. But this is probably going to do it for me for the day. between two accounts, 24.6140 after commission. So not a bad haul. Cool.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray.
Oh, you know what? I didn't really go over the anatomy of that trade, so I'll do that. So price came down, missed testing the VWAP, and then broke back above. So when this fair value gap on the 5-minute chart was inverted, and it was inverted on this candle when it closed, I didn't want to buy it up here. I thought more than likely it's going to move back, and it's going to be too much risk for me. Or I'm going to do something stupid and try to scale in at a lower price. Trust me, I do that a lot. So I thought, all right, where's a next logical area that I could look to enter? And that I figured was the initial balance. I figured at least come back to the initial balance. It did pull back deeper. It actually came back all the way to the POC and a little bit beyond. So the POC again is the volume point of control, which is the highest volume area on the chart for the Globex session. So when it came there and then pulled back up, and then it started hitting my targets. So I was willing to actually give it all the way back to here for this move, just because the volatility today is crazy. These candles are crazy huge, these 5-minute candles. So you kind of have to give it room and play it that way. But so that was the anatomy of that trade. Again, 3 off at 43 ticks, 3 off at 83 ticks, and then the trailing stop got hit at roughly 10 points. So that was the anatomy of that trade. And we made a new high. So 305.50 is the new high on the day. So eventually would have hit the target. I didn't want to risk it, I guess. So I tightened up.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great. I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again. No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety's no friend to me. I have a short memory, I don't really remember things. That's how I move on, that's how I stay strong. A new day's on, I'll keep moving right along. And I feel like the pain in the past, it needs to stay in the past. You gotta take off the cast. I wanna feel like I'm a new person. I wanna have clear vision and purpose. And I feel like the pain shouldn't last. If you can move on and past the things that make you feel bad, and you can change in your brain, I'm certain. I've done it before, and man, I'm not perfect. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level. They think that work is too stressful, I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental, and I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I had no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood. But then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon. It can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing. All our minds and put the work in, we got some work, man. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone. Just wanna break, no, I'm not gonna give in. Take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous, scared I would pop off fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of love, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'ma be something that they can never be me. Nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And
estás?
Still go, even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Step one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause of sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
Okay, it's a wrap for me. I'm gonna call it a day here. Just to kind of recap the day. 1245.70 on the main account. Copy trading 2 accounts. So total on the day is 2461.40. Took a total of 4 trades. 10 contracts each using the MNQ contracts. So that's your micro NASDAQ 100 contracts. And tick value on those contracts 50 cents a tick. Point value is $2 a point. So trading 10 contracts, tick value is $5 per tick, $20 per point. Same as the mini contract, with the exception of, since it's 10, I can scale out at different price levels and lock in my my pricing while lock in my risk and maximize my profit. So when I was trading with the mini contract, I was pretty much sticking to a 10-point target. Basically the same risk, so I was actually risking more and making less. So with scaling out at different price levels here, I'm able to capture a little bit more profit. So appreciate the views, appreciate the comments. If you want to see more content, please hit like, subscribe. You'll get notified if not if, but when I post new content, and I will be streaming daily, roughly around 9:30 every morning, market open. So please come back, check, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.